On the far southwestern corner of Indiana, down a rough gravel road, is a mysterious place, one that should not exist in Indiana, but it does. That place is the Twin Swamps Nature Preserve. It's home to a beautiful and enchanting cypress swamp, like you'd expect in a tropical climate. Among the fields and rolling hills of southern Indiana, it certainly seems out of place. The parking lot accommodates only about 6 vehicles. However, it's rarely full, as the preserve is not easy to find from Mount Vernon. There are no helpful signs along the road. There are no facilities of any kind. You are truly on your own. The trailhead leads you deep into a swamp, to a primordial and ancient-looking landscape. From trailhead to the cypress swamp is about 3/4 of a mile, but seems much longer. Do not be fooled by the dry beginning of the path. You will need waterproof boots and will certainly leave muddy. You have been warned. A long boardwalk floats above a very wet and swampy area. On each side of the trail is a swamp with hundreds of nondescript trees. It's a somewhat spooky area, especially on an overcast day. At the end of the boardwalk, you're faced with a very muddy trail ahead. One that does not improve much until you get to the cypress swamp. You might be tempted to walk on either side of the trail instead of the muddy center, but each side is heavily populated by poison ivy. After about a half mile, you'll see this sign. Going right will take you to the cypress swamp. A dry path forward leads up before descending into the swamp and a welcomed boardwalk. The wooden pathway leads through a place of remarkable beauty. Bald cypress trees are everywhere, and the entire place takes on a magical quality. On the day I visited the swamp, a section of the boardwalk had sank into the swamp but was passable. At the end of the boardwalk is an observation deck that provides a commanding view of the swamp below. This is simply one of the most beautiful places in southern Indiana, and you truly feel like you've been transported to a tropical place. It's like traveling through a portal to the Florida Everglades. This is yet another fun, free, and worthwhile southern Indiana attraction.